Oh! Ficou zoei demais. Vamos de volta aqui, né? Fazer uma livezinha. Tava tirando o controle carregar. Olha só, a capinha. Capinha que eu mostrei a galera lá no Discord da Shopee, ó. Pessoal, vocês que protegem bacana os controles, né? Agradecer a galera lá, né? Porque, tipo assim, vocês fizeram a doação aí. Eu disse que vai ser revertido no canal. As doações que eu receber. Então, o que eu ganhei até então, eu investi aqui, ó. Nessa capinha de controle. Tem a capinha do controle PlayStation 4 que eu mostrei a galera. Os adaptadores HDMI aí. E tamo junto, velho. Vamos. Vamos investir no que der. Deixa eu só trazer esse carregador aqui do controle. Cara, vamos começar Alan Wake. Eu já joguei ele uma vez, eu já cheguei a zerar. Mas o que eu não zerei foi esses 2 episódios especiais aqui, ó. Então vamos zerar ele do começo ao fim, junto com os episódios especiais, beleza? É a versão do Xbox 360. Tá legendado um PTBR. Tá. Bora lá então. Novo jogo no normal. Isso. Acho que eu deixei a legenda ligada, não deixei.
Stephen King once
Deixei.
wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror
Só ver uma parada aqui.
story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
I'm a writer.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
E aí, Carla, beleza? Bem-vinda aí. Quanto tempo vocês não aparecem? Tudo tranquilo?
He was dead.
Como é que tá as paradas aí?
In jail, and I would never see Alice again.
Shang-Chi. Naquele aplicativo lá que eu te indiquei tem ele também, mas eu não lembro se ele é oficial já.
Gone.
Fora de cinema. Beleza, tranquilo.
I was in shock.
Valeu.
I could hardly stand my feet.
Inverter seus controles, olhar para baixo e cima. Não. Vou tirar assim, configuraçãozinha original. Olhando os outros botões aqui, né?
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Vá para o farol.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you just
Por que você não tá correndo?
Missed your deadline!
Você pode se esquivar de ataques. Aperte LB mais L para se esquivar. Oh, é, moleque. Eita.
Stop me!
Tento novamente, esqueci do ataque. Com trabalhos esquivas bem sucedidas, às vezes não acompanhadas por
Was a character from the story.
cenas cinematográficas.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Ele cansa rápido, hein?
This way! This way! Hurry! Mr. Weekend!
Vamos embora, entra na casa.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out. The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out. Follow the light.
Nossa senhora. Siga a luz já na beira da...
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Entre no abrigo de luz, permaneça no abrigo de luz até se curar completamente. Na hora.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that called home lies a deep, dark ocean, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Também não.
Your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by dark darkness. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away, make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Tá.
This no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Ah, aí sim, meu irmão.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In a nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Devolver ações, velho. Vou tirar o cara disso, não. Já foi tudo? Foi. Limite de objetos alcançado.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna
Ah, lá, lá. Opa, esquivinha. Pistola de sinalização. Munição. Ah.
just like
What a light through yonder window. Ah, se fudeu, otário.
I can keep this up forever.
Ó, caramba. Vou dizer a vocês, esse controle tá meio louco aqui. Tem que trocar ele. Ele não vai segurar a carreira.
Easy. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Bright Falls.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Vai essa caranga aqui, ó, isso aqui.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
E a velhinha tá com medo da luz ali piscando.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Vai fora, velho. Eu, hein?
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Eita porra.
That diner was a real
A véia trollou geral.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
E agora vem uma musiquinha pra gente levar um copyright, né?
Big city. You might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll
Isso fica longe pra cacete. Tchau, Carlos. Tchau, Carlos estacionado aqui. Divers Easel.
It's gorgeous out.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight. Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset. Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
Eita, abriu a porta com a rola.
Can you figure out how to
Aí,
Sure thing. I'm on it.
ele pulou e deu uma na porta. Minha senhora.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before. Hello? Anyone here?
The Deerfest guests already started to arrive. Very famous artist.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Fui de 1970.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again. An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on! Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing! Have fun!
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Deixa eu trocar logo esse controle aqui, porque eu vi que ele tá com uma... Só com uma paradinha aqui, tá ligado? Isso.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice. Everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell?
Alan! Help me!
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Wake up.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Só se tu pegar em bala aí direto, aí tu chega mais rápido.
Hello?
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
I swear.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded.
É tão pouco difícil de encontrar essas paradas, tá ligado? De entender a história também, mesmo vindo essas paradas aí.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Nightfall.
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square. And
square.
Eu vou procurar folhinha aqui, enquanto o cara tá me perseguindo com o machado.
you lose.
Shit. I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
É isso aí que eu queria, mano. Isso aí também. Bateria. Eu preciso pegar munição também. Isso aqui tá...
You're trying. It's the latest in.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead. Yes!
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello? Hello?
This is bad. There were more of them.
Boa noite, André.
Oh, beleza. E aí, Aldo, beleza? Boa noite, como é que você tá?
My head pounded with the concussion.
Bem-vindo aí, obrigado pela presença, Aldo.
Outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Tudo certo, velho. Valeu por perguntar aí. Eu tava até pra falar contigo depois no Discord, cara. Só que eu tava procurando depois... Eu tava procurando primeiro como é que eu ia fazer, velho.
Forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice.
Terminei o Naruto. Na segunda live que eu fiz. Aí, vê se não tem nada escondido aqui porque eu preciso pegar. Aquele Naruto é rápido demais de zerar. São só aqueles contos, né, lá da galera. São poucos personagens, então... Bem rapidinho a pessoa zera.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Diferente dos outros Storm que tem muita cutscene, muita conversa, né? Aí... Aquele Naruto já é mais de boa. E agora eu tô nesse Alan Wake. Ah, você tá ficando doido jogando esse machado? Você tá muito Resident Evil 4 isso aqui, ó. Tem uma parada ali. Esses cenários são muito... Como é que chama? Claustrofóbicos. É, né? É bacana. Tem um outro ainda pra jogar que eu não joguei. Esse aqui eu cheguei a zerar já. Mas eu zerei jogando os 6 episódios normais, né? Tipo... Quer dizer... tipo, tem 2 episódios extras que faltam jogar, que eu vou jogar pela primeira vez, fora essa jogatina aqui. E quando terminar ele eu vou jogar um jogo extra que tem, que é Alan Wake's American Nightmares. Ele não deve ser tão grande não, ele é curtinho, ele não é tipo uma DLC, uma parada assim. Já jogasse o Alan Wake?
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Eu, quando joguei pela primeira vez, eu fiquei com... Tipo assim, eu vi que a galera falava muito bem do jogo, né? Aí quando eu joguei pela primeira vez, eu fiquei com... Sei lá, eu não entendi bem a vibe do jogo não, tá ligado? Eu não entendi bem nem, eu fiquei com uma puta raiva do jogo. Tipo, ódio gratuito. Mas era logo quando eu peguei na época o Xbox 360, então tipo, eu tava descobrindo vários outros jogos que eu nunca tinha jogado, tá ligado? E que eu conhecia. Mas depois que eu joguei uma boa parte, eu resolvi dar uma chance pro jogo. Aí zerei um tempo atrás, já faz muito tempo que eu zerei. Ah, eu curti. Aí vi que tem esse jogo extra e essas DLCs extra aí que eu não joguei. Eu disse, por que não, mano? Não me interessou a ponto de querer jogar. Eu me interessei a princípio e deixei de lado, mas depois bateu uma vontade de jogar mesmo. É difícil dizer se tu vai gostar se tu jogar ou não. Então é uma parada que eu não recomendo sem recomendar, tá ligado? Eu não sei se realmente agrada a todo mundo o jogo. Eita, tem um maletão ali. Eu tenho que pegar aquele maletão ali. Eu não posso deixar pra trás. Ah não, é só a página. Eu vi como se fosse a maleta brilhando. Que ponto a cegueira tá me atingindo? Cegueira não, né? Essa visão ruim. Vendo bicho. Eita. Peraí que eu já fiquei todo abilolado com o caminho aqui. Maluco, os caras... Trollada da gota, bicho. Sai, demônio. Eita. Trollado pela pedra. O bicho derrapou e caiu. Essa é nova, viu? Eu pensava que o caminho às vezes impedia ele de cair. Tinha uma colisãozinha.
Taken. They're taken.
Eles são mesmo. Uns baterias, eu queria encontrar mais munição, velho. Vou procurar mais algumas coisinhas, porque é danado pra ter alguns itens escondidos no canto do cenário.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Vixe. Pera aí, amigão, não é assim que as coisas funcionam, não. É sim, funciona assim.
With all this
Ah, rapaz.
there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Eu pensei que essa caixa tava com capiroto também. Ela tava se tremendo. Sai, misericórdia. Luzinha, luzinha pra recuperar um life. Ah, é aquela ali, velho. Vou ver a madeirona grossa aqui.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather's absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing.
É só a luz que mostra essas setas, tá ligado? Ah. Mostra as pistolas de sinalização, talvez mostre outros itens depois, né?
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Esse maluco possuído é mó onda. Eita. Lugar aberto da porra, velho. Ai, toda vez eu erro a skill. Em 2010? Achava que era 2012. É, ele teve até um remaster lançado aí esse dia, não foi? Se bem que os remaster veio até bacana, mas assim, envelheceu graficamente, envelheceu bem. Vou correr, dedo no cu e gritaria. Eita, filha da puta, agora eu não corro mais não? Foi tu arrombado, jogasse machado em mim? Eu vou voltar pra pegar o resto da munição. Quero reaproveitar tudo. Tá bom, senão eu vou ficar nesse like. Tem que chegar lá na minha página do manuscrito, né? Tem uma seta apontando pra ali, eu quero ver o que é que tem. Deixar até recarregado, né? Vai que eu preciso. Em 2010, velho. 2010 pra mim era ontem. Cê tá louco. Demais, velho. Quando falo em 2010, eu só me lembro da Copa do Mundo na África. Pra mim foi uma das melhores Copas que já teve. Mas isso é louco, você para pra pensar agora. Foi muito tempo. 2010 parecia ser há 3 anos atrás, 4. Nossa senhora. Esse madeirão balançando aí, hein, mano. Bora correr. Opa.
Isn't easy? Fatal! Big power!
Caralho, é o Flash, mano.
This place cool, forgotten inside there, didn't? As does... Then red car! Will the job. Professional!
Olha, agora eu consegui, mano.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Eu acho que era só essa parada mesmo, né?
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
O jogo tem um aspecto lento, mas as paradas acontecem assim, vai ter um direto ao ponto que você acha que o jogo tem um estilo de jogo mais rápido, né? A parada vai direto ao ponto mesmo. A pessoa que fica explorando aí de enrolação. Enrolação não, né? Explorando.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
O interessante é isso, né?
I'll write. I'll keep writing.
Nossa senhora, essas luzes assim não, pelo amor de Deus.
There's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Losing my mind? Festa do modo servo, de 15 a 18 de setembro, jogos e atividades, rifa, concurso de pesca, concurso de tortas e evento surpresa, música ao vivo. Para as crianças, Charlie Dentes Largos e a incrível mística fantasmagórica Montgomery. Não perca o lendário desfile da festa do servo.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Mais rápido que o SAMU.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
O jeito que ele narra o jogo... Eu achei a história confusa, mas o jeito que ele narra tudo é bem da hora. Não é tipo uma voz de pensamento, é uma voz de narração mesmo, né? Como se trata que ele é um escritor. Tinha uma casa aí onde ele ficou alojado. Eita, copyright. Deixa eu pular isso aqui. Um resumo, né?
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice?
Tão bacana você querer deixar a música.
Crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Episódio 2. Consuelos. Nova York, 3 anos antes. Pô, véi, é tão chato você jogar GTA sem poder estar escutando as musiquinhas, né? Fazendo live. Outros jogos também, que deixa eu botar música bacana, mas...
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
É que eles são opressor com o menor. Opressor com canais pequenos. A casa do bicho, velho. Caramba. Olha o prédio que ele tá. Burguês safado.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks.
O cara não sabe nem pra onde vai parar.
Finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Casa do maluco, rapaz. Já me perdi aqui. Pera aí.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Tentando ler os títulos ali dos livros.
I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby. Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, Ryder.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, Ryder boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Eita. Hora do macete. Olha o prédio que ele mora.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
Galera que tá desaparecida, né?
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Yeah, through the cell corridor.
I need more light in here. God, damn it.
Muita cafeína aqui.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be...
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is was going...
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey!
Eita porra.
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Aí, o cara é sadomasoquista mesmo, hein?
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl, and more importantly...
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Eu tô no episódio 2, é.
What happened?
É, episódio 2.
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Tá, vamos encontrar o formulário que ele quer.
Okay, boy. We're almost done here.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy? And his
Vou pegar essas garrafas de café durante o jogo. Eita.
When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, it could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, You're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al.
Wait here.
Go and meet a kidnapper? Those situations always end up in disaster.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
You gotta talk to the cops.
Essa merda, cara.
And it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Sei não, mas tem cara de doença.
These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Vai ficar isolado. Ué, eu tô sem arma de novo. Ah não, agora eu tô. É, eu só tô sem a 12 de novo e o... Aquela parada lá que joga uma luz vermelha. Sinalizador.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deer Fest plan like? My plan?
Ô louco, eu vi uma sombra passando ali.
Eyes than I ever seem to manage.
Só que eu raciocinei só depois. O cão vai correr.
Punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization.
vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me!
Foi pra onde eu começo.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Help me! Somebody!
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey! Please help me!
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Caraca, olha a perna do bicho aí, doido. Se eu mirar vai gastar a luz da minha. Eita, foi mal aí, não. Tá querendo aproximar a visão.
Shh, good boy. The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Hunters need hunting licenses.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no! Never!
You approach closer than 100 yards.
Tirar velocista.
Approach any other wildlife closer than 45 yards. Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pets unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds.
Oxê.
Or even simple berries.
Eu não sei o que foi que me atingiu não, eu escapei de golpe dele ainda. Eita, fala da puta.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Eita, uma coquinha geladinha, mas ele não pode pegar não. A munição do revólver tá cheia já.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
As caixinhas secretas, né? E uma 12. Eita! Porque se você correr a galera joga machado, se você ficar pra encarar os outros cerca, então... Tem muita estratégia que vai se dar bem não. Deixa eu ir por aqui. Eu vou primeiro pelo caminho contrário, ver o que eu acho. Eita, o tamanho desse maluco. Eita, gordo. Mentira! Eita, caralho. Chega os caras que eu não vejo de onde vem. Olha, é aquela parada, se tu fica em cara, tu é cercado. Se tu corre, os caras começam a jogar coisa, mano. Aí, ó. Ah, velho, puta que pariu, bicho. Ah, só vai mostrar os caras vindo dali ou vai de outros cantos também? Olha lá, porque os caras tá vindo de outros cantos e eles não mostram. Essa parada por ali. Mas tem um caminho por aqui, deixa eu dar uma olhada o que é.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Pô, eu tô sem arma.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Atira, 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 atira.
Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Ah!
Ah, depois de levar uma foiçada nas costas.
There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. You get with the program, Wake.
Só um cabo ruim de mira da porra.
This is a piece of cake, Wake. See? Nothing to it.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry! No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
What the hell?
Rusty had warned
Tinha que ser, né, mano?
It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Caralho, cheio de armadilha por aqui.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry! No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Ah, pensei que tem alguma parada por aqui. Aí tem um rifle de caça.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Ali. Ih! Sai! Ah. Já no final a bateria pediu arrego. Vou conectar aqui no console mesmo, o computador tá longe. Espera aí. Ah, tem que ter cuidado nessas porra aqui.
Beware of Widowmakers.
Igual essa mimosa aí de esteiro. Você não pega isso. Limite de objetos alcançado.
Loading is a hazardous.
Vixe. Segura esse mimoso. Campgrounds. Eu não vou cair pra ali não pra aparecer aquela galera. Vou pra cá mesmo.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Eita, preula.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
Diz não, vem pro campo aberto. Fala da mãe. Pera aí.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Oh, caramba.
it was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I wanted to. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Onde ratos passam. Sim, eita caralho. Caramba, não tem mais não, hein?
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Andou com ela meio... Trek, hein, mano? Aí a musiquinha da copyright, né? Eu não posso zoar muito. Eu tenho que zoar aí pra ela baixar um pouco e até então terminar o episódio. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Próxima live a gente continua os outros 2 episódios. Tem mais o final, belezinha?
Previously on Alan Wake.
Não, peraí.
How the hell?
Deixa eu... Não. Peguei para o menu daqui, né? A gente continua na próxima live. Deixa eu ir pro menu aqui, mano.
Help you folks. Name's Randolph.
Como é isso?
We're looking for
Vou
Rose.
dar uma rede aqui.
Waitress down at the diner?
Rose, sure. Nice girl.
Ver quem é que tá jogando Alan Wake.
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy.
Só, até a próxima então vocês aí. Valeu e...
Urban legends
Falou, hein?
come true and